we have our Meadow Blossoms bundle. It's a stamp and die bundle, and it's a really nice coloring set. So for all of you color enthusiasts out there, whether you like to draw with color with alcohol markers, watercolor, color pencil, it's a great set for you. It's a really nice scale, this big floral arrangement. It's a nice scale for a card front. We also included in the stamp set this smaller little flourish there, which is a single blossom and then some leaves, some foliage on there. The die set cuts out both of these images from the stamp set. And then we have a nice array of all occasion sentiments in there. So we have thanks and friend in a nice serifed font. And then we have a fun scripty font that can kind of accent those words. So you can do like, you are beautiful, friend, missing you, friend, thanks for being so kind, always better when we're together, friend. So fun ways to mix and match those sentiments, and I just love this scripty font. It goes really nice with the stamp set. I have a few little, I'll push these up a little so we can make some room down here. So you can see that this was just colored here with some alcohol markers, and it's really a fun floral image. We intentionally went with kind of a loose look, hence the name Meadow Blossoms. This just feels like something you'd kind of come across in a meadow, and just very naturally beautiful. So we also have that other little flourish there, so if you want to use it as a smaller accent on cards. And I wanted to show you how nicely it looks on some finished cards. So this is using our brushed stripe background stamp set as the backdrop. We just did that in a nice black stripe there. And then you can see if you take your colored image and layer it on the card with a simple congratulations, that could be beautiful for wedding or for a baby shower or anything really. Love how I love how on trend that card looks. Stripes with florals is always a really nice combination. So love this card. Put that up there. Here we have one that's running a landscape on the card, and we've taken our same brush stripe background stamp set, and then very similar to this card, but using craft with like a craft card base with some Versamark to make that really nice tone on tone backdrop for the card. I think these would actually look nice if you did a few of those in a little set, and you could gift that to somebody as a nice, just a nice little card pack. Here we've used watercolor paper as the card base for this, and just did kind of a minimalist, kind of a deconstructed watercolor look. So we stamped the large image here twice, and then chose to just watercolor in a few of those details, and I think that's beautiful. It's an impactful way to do a simple card, and it's beautiful. Like, it would be beautiful also to completely watercolor out that whole entire card, but it is kind of fun to just have a few of those elements watercolored in, and it looks very intentional the way that it was done. So love that card. This one is super cool. I just love how fresh and different that looks from these other samples. These are just a lot more bold and beautiful in their own right, but this is just a much more soft and subtle take on using the Meadow Blossoms stamp set. And so what we've done here is, this is actually just white embossed on some paper where we've just taken ink, and we've done a nice, real subtle sponging where it's a nice gradation from one color to the next, and then cropped out that panel and put it on a white card base with a simple thanks from the stamp set, and it's done. And that's actually, for those like using some sponge daubers, really quick way to get ink on a backdrop and then white emboss, and it's so simple and very impactful, but a simple approach to coloring. So it's great too for those of you who aren't super comfortable with maybe watercoloring or using alcohol markers like this, but you want to have a nice punch of color on the card. Sponge daubers with your with just any of your inks is a great approach to that. So I'll put that over there. And then here we have just another nice take on this stamp and die set. And we've actually incorporated the dies from our modern frame bundle. This hexagon shape, it's kind of an irregular hexagon. And when you cut it out twice, it looks really nice, just staggered on top of itself like that. And then we use the smaller of the two images just to accent that frame. And then down here you can see we've used the larger image to create a very subtle tone on tone background. And then thanks for being so kind. It's a very, I love how clean and simple this card is. And a lot of times you'll see clean and simple cards and they're just a white card base. But I love that this is using a color, but still accomplishing that clean and simple look. So you can never have too many beautiful florals to color, and they've always been some of our most popular stamp sets. And so we're really excited about this all occasion coloring set, and we're excited to see what you do with it.